Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode we unlocked Chocobos, and we did our treasure hunting in the Archlight Steep. So as soon as we unlocked the Chocobos, I went on the Chocobo around the whole steep and showed you guys where all the treasure balls are at. So if you're looking for the treasure balls that can be found in the Archlight Steep, go ahead and check back on the last episode and I cover them all. And today, before we start upgrading the weapon for Fang, since we found the Scarletite upgrade crystal, which we needed to transform her Pandoran spear into the Calamity spear. And I remember I told you guys not to buy the Scarletite because we would find it for free. Well, we found it, and if you're wondering where it was, the location of the treasure ball is in the last episode, but I'll quickly show you because it's pretty important. It's towards the entrance of the steep. You'll see the save point. This is the path that leads to the Valis Media, where we originally entered the steep from. Well, you're gonna want to go straight ahead, and you'll see a pond. Just past the pond are a bunch of cliffs that you can jump up on the other side of the pond, and right in the middle, right there, is a treasure ball that you need to open for the Scarletite upgrade crystal. So you can only get it while on a Chocobo, so make sure you get a Chocobo and go get that for the next video, because we're going to be upgrading the Pandoran spear into the Calamity spear for Fang. But this video I'm going to cover something special, and not too many people really talk about this or cover this in their walkthrough, so I decided I would do it. We are at the Font of Namva, where we originally unlocked the Chocobos. So this episode is going to be dedicated towards the Chocobo treasure hunting. So let's go ahead and jump up on a Chocobo to get started. Alright, so now before we begin, let me explain what Chocobo treasure hunting is in Final Fantasy XIII. Pretty much as soon as you can unlock Chocobos, you will start to see, as you run around the Archlight Steep on a Chocobo, sometimes you'll see an exclamation mark pop over top of the Chocobo's head. This means that there's a treasure buried underground nearby, and your Chocobo can dig it up. So when running around, as soon as you see the exclamation mark, stop and look around, and you're going to want to start heading in the direction of the exclamation mark. Just keep going anywhere, and whenever you start getting closer to the treasure, it'll start blinking faster. This will mean that you're getting closer. And when it starts blinking really fast, which means you're pretty much on top of it, just look around and you should see the treasure indicated by like a blue examine mark on your screen. Alright, so you might be wondering, why do you want to dig up treasures? Well, upon from the normal treasures that you can dig up, which are pretty good, they give you upgrade crystals and, you know, some Chocobo items. But mainly, every 5 treasures you dig up, you get a milestone reward. So for the first treasure you dig up, you're going to get a gold nugget. And then after you dig up 5 treasures, you're going to get a Tetradic crown. For 10 treasures, you get Tetradic Terra. For 15 treasures, you get an Entite ring, which is really good. And finally, for 20 treasures, you get the ribbon accessory. So the ribbon accessory is very useful because it protects you against all status ailments, and if you have it upgraded. So I'm gonna be showing you guys today how to get the ribbon. Pretty much what you're gonna want to do is, there are 20 different treasure spots that can be found in the Archlight Steep, and they can be found anywhere. Check all the side roads, check along the outside walls of the steep, everywhere. There's 20 dig spots in total. But here's the thing, only 5 of those dig spots will have treasure. So you're going to want to find 5 out of 20 dig spots. And then once you found 5 out of 20 dig spots, there's no more treasure. So then what you're going to want to do is either exit the steep and go to a different area and then come back, or save your game and then reload it. Because every time you re-enter the steep, the 5 dig spots will be regenerated. and they're going to be random each time. So just because you found a dig spot in a certain area doesn't mean it's going to be there next time. So there's 20 dig spots in total, but only 5 of them have treasure. Each time you enter or exit the steep, those 5 dig spots will randomize themselves again. So if you wanted to, you could find 5 dig spots, then exit the steep, come back, find 5 more, and then until you get a total of 20. Now you'll know how many dig spots you found because every 5 dig spots you'll be rewarded with a new item. And again, the rewards for every 5 dig spots you get is the first one, for 1 dig spot you get a gold nugget, for 5 dig spots you get a tetradic crown, for 10 dig spots you get a tetradic terra, 15 dig spots will get you an entite ring, and 20 dig spots will get you a ribbon and an achievement or a trophy. So I got about 13 dig spots dug up already. Now I'm going to show you guys how to generally go about finding the dig spots. I usually like to start off in the Chocobo area where we first unlock the Chocobos. And there's one dig spot that you might be able to find in there, but if it's not in there, then it's going to be outside the steep somewhere. So whenever you get to the wide open area of the steep, the first thing you're going to want to do is turn right. And we're going to work our way around the whole steep, starting from the right side area. So when you turn right, turn left, and jump up this cliff right here, at the top you'll see that the exclamation mark is above the Chocobo's head. This means you're close to a dig spot. As you get even closer, it starts beeping faster. Finally, when you're right on top of it, you'll see that there is a blue icon on your screen now, and you can press A to dig up the treasure. Alright, so I got a drop of Dusklight Dew. Now the treasures are completely randomized, so you're going to get different treasures except for the milestone treasures. Each time you get 5 more dig spots that you've dug up, you will get the same amount of treasures as everyone else. So the milestone treasures are the same for everybody, but all the other treasures are random. Alright, so I got about 13 or 14 dig spots dug up, so my next milestone treasure is going to be the entite ring. If you're just starting digging up, your first dig spot will give you a gold nugget. And then you can work on getting the tetradic crown for 4 more dig spots, the tetradic terra for 10 dig spots, entite ring for 15, and finally the ribbon for 20. So what I'm hoping to do in this episode is to find the remaining dig spots. So generally you want to start working your way from the right hand side. Now make sure that you search everywhere. Because the dig spots can be anywhere. They're scattered all over the steep. Alright, so I start by working my way to the right and then all the way around the steep. Now make sure you check all the corners and everything because they could be anywhere. The good thing is that the Chocobo will pick it up from quite a distance, so you don't have to get too like nitty gritty on exploring the area. The Chocobo will pretty much pick it up from a far distance. Alright, so before we move on and start upgrading the weapon for Fang and moving on with the walkthrough, make sure that you dig up at least 20 different dig spots so that you can get the ribbon accessory because it's really useful. And otherwise a ribbon would take a really long time to get because they're very rare accessories. But you can get one fairly easy by doing the Chocobo dig spots. And if you're wondering how long it'll take to find 20 dig spots, I would guess probably about an hour to an hour and a half. depending on how fast you go about it. But it's well worth it, because besides the ribbon and the achievement or trophy you're going to be getting, you're getting a lot of other good items as well, such as the Tetradic Crown, the Tetradic Terra. And if you already got a Tetradic Crown or a Tetradic Terra, you can sell it. Again, make sure you check all the side paths. Alright, so we found another dig spot. Alright, so this one's kind of tricky. You're gonna have to go higher up. And over here you'll find a place where you can jump up with your Chocobo. Where's it at? Now it's saying it's right around in here. Oh, here it is.
What's this?
Alright, so for hitting our 15 milestones for 15 dig spots, we'll get an in-tight ring. And that's for dig spot number 15, so I only have 5 more to go. And further up ahead is another dig spot. And here it is. And that's dig spot number 16. Alright, so there should only be one more dig spot. Or two more dig spots. And we're getting close to another one. Alright, that's dig spot 17. Now there's only going to be one more dig spot, because there can only be 5 dig spots in total each time you enter the steep. And here it is, up at the top of this mountain. Alright, so it says we were really close over here. Maybe it's up top this thing. Yep. Here it is. Alright, so that's dig spot 17. Alright, so once you found all 5 of the dig spots, you're either going to have to leave the Archlight Steep, or you can save your game and then back out to the main menu and then reload it so that the dig spots will regenerate. So I'm going to go ahead and head back into the Chocobo area. And then head over to the save point and jump off your Chocobo. Now you're going to want to save your game. And then press start and select. And back out to the main menu. Then go ahead and reload your game so that the dig spots will regenerate and you can start digging some more treasure. So I only got 3 more dig spots to go. And I'll quickly turn on my preferences so that you guys can see when I get the achievement. Alright. Alright, so once you restart the game, go ahead and get back on a Chocobo and continue digging. Alright, so take the same path you did before and start off by taking the right whenever you get back to the steep. And up here you'll find another dig spot. There it is. Alright. Now we're getting really close to the 20 mark. So we should be getting our ribbon within the next 2 dig spots. And up here is the next dig spot. Now note that dig spots are random, so they're not going to be the same for me as they are for you.
What's this?
And there it is. For digging up 20 dig spots, you'll get the ribbon as the final milestone. Also, you'll get the achievement for 15G gas shield wreath. Alright, so that's it for digging, guys. You can continue digging as long as you want. The dig spots will keep respawning, but there are no more milestones for you to reach. And yeah, but you can keep digging if you would like. If you guys want to know what are your options for digging up the regular treasure, well, you got a 12.8% chance of getting a millerite upgrade crystal. You got a 12.8 chance of getting a Rodro crossite upgrade crystal. You got a 12.7% chance of getting a cobaltite crystal. You got a 10.2% chance of getting a Chocobo plum. A 9.9% chance of getting a Chocobo tail feather. A 9.5% chance of getting gold dust. 8.4% chance of getting dawnlight dew. 7.6% chance of getting dusklight dew. 6.3% chance of getting a gold nugget, a 5.0% chance of getting a Moogle puppet, and a 4.8% chance of getting a Chocobo plush. So those are your treasures. And again, the milestones, one last time, are for your first dig spot, you'll get a gold nugget. Once you reach 5 dig spots, you'll get a Tetradic crown. 10 dig spots will get you a Tetradic Terra. 15 dig spots will get you the Entite ring. And finally, 20 dig spots will get you the ribbon accessory. Alright guys, well thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII.